Namaste. Today I would like to show you a tri-bandha. It's also called the Great Lock. What we're going to be doing is we're combining all three bandhas. So Jalandhara bandha, Uddiyana bandha, and Mula bandha. Once again, you start with the lowest lock first. So you contract the perineum for Mula bandha, and then you contract your abdomen for Uddiyana bandha, and then your throat. And when you are letting the bandha go, you let go of your throat first, exhale, then you let go of Uddiyana, then Mula bandha. This exercise is good for generating prana and vital energy in the body. It's an important yoga practice. It's a kriya, and kriyas are purification practices. They work to get all of the ama and the toxins out of your body. As time passed, bandhas were kind of pushed to the side. They weren't as popular, and now it's primarily asana practice that we see in mainstream media and yoga studios. And bandha means to bind or lock. And just like, for an example, just the way that dams block rivers or streams, a bandha is doing the same thing for your life energy or your force. And life energy comes out of the body in three places. Could you guess which three places they are? It's the throat, abdomen, and the perineum. Kind of the three holes in your body. And if you think about it, it makes sense because the belly button is where when you're a fetus, that's where you take all your life in from the mother for the umbilical cord. So it makes perfect sense, even though this is not an open hole, it's still an impression in your body, and that's where you were taking the prana in when you couldn't breathe. Something crazy to think about, but I'll walk you through a few rounds of the Great Lock or tri-bandha. For some reason, I was just drawn to this exercise. I just started doing it. We were doing they showed us the bandhas in our yoga teacher training, and I don't think they recognized or they introduced us to a tri-bandha, and I just started doing it. So it felt really energizing, and it was amazing, and I've been doing it ever since. So I hope you feel the same way about it. Basically, we're going to start with Mula bandha, contracting the perineum, let going of your breath, bending over to fully exhale, and then finally, for Jalandhara bandha, you want to swallow. You want to feel like there's a string on your tongue that's going all the way down your spine. So swallow, hold it, and then place your chin down to your chest and hold that, holding all three bandhas. So with your perineum contracted, just notice how you feel now, how your body, your head feels. You want to put an emphasis on your perineum, on contracting Mula bandha, because you're going to let go of it once you start to activate all three. So make sure you place your emphasis on your root. Do one more round. We'll do two more. So contract Mula bandha first, the perineum, suck that energy up, let go of all your breath. Close your eyes maybe to notice all the subtle sensations. You should be able to feel the energy, the prana moving out to your skin. Your skin should feel a little bit tingly. Maybe you feel a bit energized, like you just had a cup of coffee. Maybe you can feel that energy being lifted up. Maybe you feel a bit lightheaded. If so, just keep taking normal breaths. Really go inward with all of these practices and notice how it's making your body feel, all of your muscles, your tendons, all of your veins. How is the blood running through your body now? How cold is your body now? How warm are you? How excited, how energized do you feel? Notice all of these things before and after your yoga pose. This in itself is yoga as well. We'll do one more round of the great lock or tri-bandha, contracting mula bandha, your perineum, uddiyana bandha, and jalandhara bandha in your throat. Holding all three locks at the same time and letting them go. Always hold your breath longer than you feel. We can always do more than we think we can. I promise you. I've proven that to myself many a time. I hope you can say the same too. So with that, begin the lock, contracting the perineum for mula bandha, letting go of all the breath for uddiyana. Relax your shoulders. If it's in your practice, you can also stare at the third eye with your eyes closed. And always remember to swallow and close your throat, bringing your chin to your chest for Jalandhara Bandha. To release Jalandhara, you bring your chin up, then swallow, release. Then you release Uddiyana, then Mula Bandha. Again, take time to notice after each practice how you feel. Maybe even take notes. It's good to have a notebook to record how your yoga practice is making you feel and if you've made any progress in your practice or with yourself. I hope you enjoy. Namaste.